Hey guys, what's going on? It is Mock Draft Monday. Today we are going to do a mock draft where we focus offense heavy. This is an offense heavy mock draft. Each and every week we do a different style of mock draft on every single Monday with different themes. So this might not necessarily be my preferred plan again, but we're just showing what different mocks and different styles can look like. Today is an offense heavy mock draft. Let's hop into it. We are using the PFN mock draft simulator, 7 rounds with the New York Jets. No trades. We'll just do straight up no trades. So I'm going to deny any trades that pop up, and let's hop right into it. Okay, and then we're going to close these pop-up ads. Okay, no trades. All right, so here's an interesting one for you. Wide receiver first. You want to go offense heavy? There are people who want to see wide receiver go first. I'm not a big Jordan Addison guy. Jackson Smith-Njigba would be the one who's been linked to the New York Jets a ton. So that's the direction that we're going to go in this offense heavy draft. Going with the wide receiver at Ohio State to pair with Garrett Wilson. I could understand why that might be a fun one for some people. Okay. Here we go. Reject. Now, you waited on offensive tackles, so you got to pull the trigger. And Darnell Wright seems to be that guy. Cody Mock, no thank you. Duncan from Maryland, no. I like Freeland, but if Darnell Wright's available, he's the next best tackle in my eyes. So there you go. You waited on offensive tackle, and you get Darnell Wright at pick 43. Okay, we're going to reject. Now keep in mind, this is an offense-heavy draft, so you're going to look for potential quarterback options. I don't see what you just missed out on. Hendon Hooker. That was going to be your early potential selection for a quarterback. So no quarterback jumps out right now at this time. So you can wait and instead maybe take a look at offensive guard or offensive center. Ricky Stromberg from Arkansas landing your center in the 3rd round. I think you'd have a chance to start, compete for a starting job. And now at this point, okay, so no quarterback makes sense to take at this point. Now we'll switch over to the defensive side of things. Who is at pick 112? What direction do you want to go? Do you want to go linebacker? Do you want to go safety? We could check on the safety market. Of this group, I'd probably go linebacker. And the linebacker I like the best here is Dorian Williams from Tulane. That would be the direction that I would go in this spot. So we'll grab Dorian Williams. And now into round 5. Okay, you got your linebacker. Now you got to get your safety. Jay Ward at he's 149th ranked prospect on PFN. This is pick 145. That makes sense. You want to go Mark Perry, DeMarco Helms. I think Jay Ward would probably be my selection in this spot. So you land your safety here. And now you can go back in round 6. This is the Jets' last pick in this instance. So we'll go developmental quarterback here. Who is the developmental quarterback that jumps out the most to you? Aiden O'Connell from Purdue. I like Jake Haener, so I'll take Haener here. I like his upside. Duggan's someone who you'd also potentially consider, but I'll go Haener out of Fresno State. Let's grab him and then wet this sim out the rest of the way, and we'll talk about this draft class to round out. Remember, it is an offense-heavy mock draft, so here we go. First 3 picks all on the offensive side of the ball, then went defense and then quarterback to close out as a developmental swing. Jackson Smith-Njigba, pairing him up with Garrett Wilson, really good route runner. The two of them on the outside, and they could rotate in, but Elijah Moore primarily in the slot. Darnell Wright, the offensive tackle from Tennessee, would be the move there. Ricky Stromberg, offensive center, obviously OC stands for center, out of Arkansas at 74. Dorian Williams, linebacker from Tulane. He's a Matt O'Leary favorite. I feel like he's come up in a lot of mock drafts, but I really like Dorian Williams. I think he's one of my favorite linebackers in this class, especially in that spot in like the 3rd or 4th round. Jay Ward, safety out of LSU in round 5, and developmental quarterback Jake Haener. I like his athletic playmaking ability. Clayton Tune is someone that I also like as a developmental guy. Thought about Hendon Hooker. He's not one of my favorite prospects, but I know a lot of people like Hooker. He went a couple of picks before at pick 74. So there we go. That is my mock draft with an offensive heavy focus. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Matt O'Leary, and I will talk to you next time.